Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 5. I'm Gwendolyn Morton here on WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here. With our lead story of the day, the president of the University of Kentucky has announced some revised rules following the death of 18-year-old Thomas Lofton Hazelwood. President Eli Capelouto said the university has worked to stay committed to the timely and transparent communication following the death of Hazelwood. He continued that meetings have been taking place with the fraternity and sorority life student centers on campus. Capelouto says that steps have been made to increase awareness and education around students' responsibilities with respect to critical issues such as hazing, alcohol use, and bystander intervention. In short, the steps include suspending activities of new members of the Interfraternity Council, the IFC chapter, indefinitely, requiring new training for all IFC chapter members focusing on bystander intervention and additional courses around hazing prevention and university expectations. The president says these are the first steps and will continue to communicate about these important issues as the investigations into Hazelwood's untimely death progress. Very sad story there from the University of Kentucky. Well, a group of more than 60 Kentucky veterans gathered in Washington, D.C. for the honor flight. Senator Mitch McConnell was there to greet the vets from all branches of the military who served in World War II, Korea, and Vietnam, traveled to the Capitol to visit the memorials built in their honor. McConnell released the statement saying the honor flight program, which coordinates these trips, is finally back up and running after the COVID-19 pandemic shut down their operations last year. I couldn't be more thankful for the organization's seamless planning and execution, especially in light of this year's added complications. The Honor Flight Bluegrass chapter has brought hundreds of veterans to Washington over the years, mirroring the important work of their peer organizations nationwide. Despite the significant logistical and financial hurdles of these trips, the Honor Flight program ensures that every veteran can travel at no cost to themselves. A great program there. Well, if you have any expired, unused, or unwanted medication, now is your chance to safely and properly dispose of it. The annual Drug Take Back Day is set for Saturday, October the 23rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Richmond Police Department says that this year they are working with more Madison Opioid Response Empowerment Program as they continue community outreach programs in the ongoing fight against the drug epidemic. They add that the annual event is just one of the many ways to work towards saving lives in the fight to reduce addiction and prevent overdose deaths. Bring your unused prescriptions to the Richmond Police Department and they will properly dispose of them. However, RPD says do not forget to remove the personal information on the label. If you have any questions, you can contact Lieutenant Josh Hale at 859-623-1163. Well, as far as local agriculture is trending, things seem to be looking up following the summer and now fall weather. WBON-TV's Marissa Hempel spoke to Agriculture Extension Agent for Madison County, Brandon Sears, to file this report and get a first-hand account of how local farmers are faring.
According to Ag Extension Agent Brandon Sears, Madison County farmers can rest assured that this year actually had a good turnout. With the latest ag report, here's Sears.
Had some really good weather this year. Our corn and soybean crops are starting to come in now. Farmers are in the fields during these drier days, and we got rains that were very timely, and so our crop yields are looking really good so far. Expecting good things from those, and our pastures and hay fields have just really done well this year. We've got a lot of good grass right now for grazing. You know, the rains are continuing to come, which is good news. So, you know, unless something drastically changes, we'll have a lot of good grazing of cattle way up into the fall, which will, you know, reduce the need to have to feed hay, which is excellent because that helps us save a lot of money.
Sears explains that this is in the line of a few good years and compares this year to recent memory.
The last probably 3 years in general have been pretty good for grass for the most part. We've had a few dry spells here and there, but if you go back past the last couple of years, this is a whole lot better than some of those really dry times, you know.
Sears said that in past years, there have been entire months where not one drop of rain has blessed Madison County crops. He also explained what is projected for the winter.
our meteorologists do some long-term predictions and modeling and things, and yeah, it looks like it's going to be colder. If it's cold, that's fine. Our livestock can deal with that pretty good, but if it's cold and rainy or cold with a lot of snow is where we really run into a lot of stress. We would deal with mud if it ended up raining on top of, a lot of that. So if it's just cold, that'll be okay. We can deal with that. But we're really positioned pretty well because we went into this year with a lot of carryover from last year because we had a good hay season. So for the most part, we're in real good shape with hay and having that extended grazing that I mentioned. And so if it does turn off harsher than usual, I think we're in good shape feed-wise.
Lastly, as always, Sears updated those in the area on the markets.
I think the markets are looking pretty good for this time of year and also into the spring. So that's some good news as well. The one thing that we've got a little bit of headwind on, I think, right now is feed prices. Corn and soybean prices are up, which is good for the grain guys. But when we're feeding that out, on the other end of cattle or whatever, that's causing a little bit of increase in cost. But still, I think profitability is there for us this year.
It's always great to hear nothing but good news from the Madison County Extension Office on the Ag Report. Stay tuned right here for similar reports on your Wallingford broadcasting stations. For Channel 9 News, I'm Marissa Hempel.
Thanks, Marissa, for that story. Wolfe County Search and Rescue has announced that those who are visiting the Red River Gorge this weekend need to avoid certain areas to allow for first responders to train. In a post on social media, the team said on Friday, October 22nd, they will be training with the Kentucky State Police conducting hoist operations at Rainbow Point. They asked that visitors stay clear of the actual training location as Oxshire Ridge ANG Hoist Point. You can see the map if you're watching along here with WBON-TV. They also extend thanks to the U.S. Service Forestry Department, Daniel Boone National Forest, for providing authorization for this training exercise. Governor Andy Beshear joined advocates of the state capitol to proclaim Domestic Violence Awareness Month in Kentucky, and he urged Kentuckians to speak out and take a stand against the crime. The governor said that it is unacceptable that in Kentucky more than 45% of women and 35% of men experience intimate partner physical violence or rape in their lifetime. We must all lend our voices to speak out against domestic violence and work to stop it now, said Governor Beshear. Combating violent crime, seeking justice for victims, and supporting survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault is a core mission for my administration, and I am asking Kentuckians to help us be a leader by showing the nation that we do not tolerate domestic violence in Kentucky. Justice and Public Safety Cabinet Secretary Carrie Harvey joined the governor and Pat Byron, whose daughter's murder in 1983 caused her and her late husband John to fight timelessly for a system that would notify victims when their offender was released from jail. Pat and John's daughter Mary was killed by her estranged boyfriend, who she thought was still in jail on charges of raping, assaulting, and stalking her. Mary's parents had requested to be notified upon the offender's release from jail, but that notification never came. The governor thanked Pat for her work that led to the creation of the Victim Information and Notification Every Day, that's VINE, 25 years ago. VINE is a free and automatic notification for victims that provide timely custody status updates via email, phone call, and text messages. A great system there. Well, Lexington police have arrested 23-year-old Marlon Griffin in connection with an October 10th shooting that left a 66-year-old woman with serious injuries. During the incident, police say that a 15-year-old was also shot and sustained non-life-threatening injuries. Griffin has been charged with assault first and second degree, possession of a handgun by a convicted felon, and 5 counts of wanton endangerment. With that, we're going to go to a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got lots more news, weather, and sports right here on WBON Channel 9. We'll be right back.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, We have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 Northwest Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Tired of getting electric bills that are up to 5 times higher than what you should be paying? Madison HVAC will identify the problem and fix it. We are offering a heat and safety check to homeowners in Richmond, Kentucky for $59. Yes, $59, and this offer is available during normal business hours through Thanksgiving of 21. Call 859-625-1471 to schedule your opportunity to save money. Here at Madison HVAC, we fix that too.
Call 625-1471 or visit madisonhvacr.com to learn more.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
The Old West, the way you remember it. Good guys and bad guys.
Come and join us as we watch and talk about the best of the West.
Western movies, TV shows, and more.
Draw Western Theater, Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Here on Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Have you been to Rockin' Robin's yet? We have a large selection of new boutique, gently used clothing and accessories located on 451 Big Hill Avenue. EKU students get 20% off clothing with ID. Purging that closet? Bring those items in for cash on the spot. Rockin' Robin's on Big Hill Avenue. See you there.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. Kind of a nice day out there. Started out a little rough, but just wondering what it's going to look like this weekend. Cassie, what do we got going on?
Thanks so much, Gwendolyn. From the Madison HVAC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Cassie Clavin, and boy, did we feel that cold front today. We saw the cloud cover, isolated rain showers, felt the cooler temperatures, and the wind that's actually going to stick around as we head into the overnight hours tonight. Winds topping out about 15 to 25 miles per hour. That's going to be our wind gusts that we're going to see until about midnight, and then things start to settle down a little bit heading into the morning hours tomorrow. And then it should be a lot more pleasant as far as wind speeds go tomorrow afternoon. We are going to feel some cooler temperatures though, dropping down to right about 50 degrees by midnight, and then we'll be waking up to see our temperatures in the 40s. But we are going to hang on to that cloud cover. We'll see that cloud cover tonight, a few lingering rain showers, and then cloud cover tomorrow morning before we start to see some very isolated rain showers move in tomorrow late afternoon into the evening hours. Could even see some linger into early Saturday morning, but it does look like we should see some peaks of sun by Saturday. As far as rain totals go, we're not expecting to see too much. It looks like we're going to stay under 1/10 of an inch of rain, so not going to be a total washout, but we are going to want to be aware that it is there for the next several days. Tomorrow morning, we'll see 46 degrees in Richmond, chilly start to the day, and then tomorrow afternoon, high temps only topping out in the mid to upper 50s to right near 60 degrees under those cloudy skies with those isolated rain chances. Then we'll continue to see isolated rain chances through the weekend and into next week, although our temperatures are going to warm up into the 70s by Sunday. That's your greater Richmond area weather forecast. I'm WBON-TV 9 meteorologist Cassie Clavin.
Thanks, Cassie, for that forecast. Well, if you're a Columbia Gas customer, expect to pay more this winter to heat your home. Columbia Gas officials warn the increase could be significant due to a national and global shortage of reserves of the natural gas. Columbia officials added that there will be plenty of help available from both federal and state assistance. Well, Wednesday, friends and family members and political officials from across Kentucky came together in Clark County to say goodbye and honor the memory of Chris Pace. The Clark County Judge Executive passed away last Thursday due to complications from COVID-19. Pace leaves behind his wife and 3 young children, including a 4-month-old baby. The former Judge Executive was only 44 years old. Lexington police are looking for a suspect who fired shots into a home near downtown, resulting in a woman getting hit and sent to the hospital. According to police, units were called just after 2:30 a.m. Wednesday from the report of gunfire near East 4th Street and Ohio Street. Officers say they found a woman with a gunshot wound on a nearby Chestnut Street. Officers located shell casings at the scene and employed the use of search dogs to look around the vicinity, but were unable to find information. Anyone with information is asked to call the Lexington Police. Well, the Winchester Police Department is also asking for your assistance in identifying the subject pictured here in regards to an active investigation. Any information, please contact Detective Southwood at 859-745-7408. And we're going to take it to another break now. Don't go anywhere. We still have sports news and, of course, those COVID numbers are coming up here on WBON Channel 9.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
The Old West, the way you remember it. Good guys and bad guys.
Come and join us as we watch and talk about the best of the West.
Western movies, TV shows, and more.
Draw Western Theater, Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Here on Richmond's very own Channel 9.
You're watching Richmond's very own Channel 9, Richmond's first over-the-air television service. WBON airs 4 channels of great programming on the AMG, Buzzer, Heartland, and Retro TV networks. WBON-TV channels are available on all area cable systems too, including Spectrum. Advertising on WBON-TV is very affordable, and your message will be seen regionally by viewers from London to Lexington. Join our growing list of advertisers today. You'll be surprised how affordable TV advertising can be. Email today for information on our special introductory offer and start doing marketing and advertising that works. Email us at information@WBONTV.com or message us on WBON TV Facebook.
You know when you step outside and it feels absolutely perfect? The air's not too warm, not too cool, just perfection? Now imagine if you could have that same feeling inside your home at a price that feels even better. You can, thanks to the folks at Affordable Heating and Air. Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's Affordable Heating and Air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
You're watching WBON-TV Channel 9's live, local, and daily news briefing brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair, Affordable Heating and Air, Bluegrass Marble and Granite, Davis & Powell Funeral Home, Whitaker Bank. The daily news briefing is also brought to you by these great local sponsors.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. Well, EKU's Halloween Hoopfest is quickly approaching. Bring the kids into this free event and experience the fun activities for the whole family. Also, Walt Wells talks about trust within the team and how it's evolved over time. With this sports recap, here's Michael Watkins.
The 2021 EKU Basketball Hoopfest will take place Friday, October 29th at Alumni Coliseum. This is a fun event for everybody, and this year's event will have a variety of features for fans of all ages. Trick-or-treating on the concourse level and in the Fred Darling Auxiliary Gym will open the night's event, with doors opening up at 6 p.m. Within that space, there'll be plenty of games, candy, photo opportunities, and inflatables as well. All children are encouraged to wear costumes, as they will have opportunities to get highlighted on the video board during the event. Free popcorn will be available to all kids, provided by Aramark, and concessions will also be available for the entirety of the event. The official Hoopfest basketball program will begin at 7 p.m. Head coach is A.W. Hamilton, and first-year women's head coach Greg Todd will then introduce their teams, followed up by team scrimmages. The EKU cheer and dance teams will also perform during the event on that night. After the scrimmages are over, floor access will be given to all fans for an autograph session and a chance to meet each team. Free EKU Hoopfest t-shirts will be distributed during this portion of the event, and for those wondering, Hoopfest is a free event open to everyone. Well, as the EKU football team enters their bye week on a 4-game winning streak, Walt Wells has been extremely proud of the way his team has battled throughout the season. One thing that Coach talked about during his weekly press conference was trust, and how both he and the players and the coaching staff have learned to trust each other, which was an issue last year because of all the COVID restrictions.
I think we got to build some, they learned to trust us and we've learned to trust them. And it's a mutual respect that we have. Do we always agree? No. Do we always, but families don't always agree. Families argue. Families have problems with each other. But in the end, they're all a family, right? And they go one way. Well, I think we've developed a relationship to where we trust each other and respect each other enough, and that we can go do those things. And I think, what we've done in the summer and just being together and doing different things throughout the season and then last spring just helps build a bond. And, I think it's critical. I know as a position coach, when I coach the O-line, you got to have one of the tighter knit groups on the team, and you're always doing things with them to try to let them know, and see another side of you. I mean, our guys need to see my wife, my kids, my home. I still got a couple groups I got to bring over still. I came in, didn't meet any of them's parents until really, later in the last season because of COVID. So just different things like that help build a trust, and you can continue to fight. You still got to have good football players, and they're good football players. But I think that has been key for us.
The Colonels will be back in action when they welcome in Lamar next Saturday in another conference game that'll take place at Roy Kidd Stadium. For WBON-TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that sports recap. Well, an attack of laryngitis has forced Kentucky native Chris Stapleton to cancel several concerts, including one that was scheduled in Cincinnati at Riverbend tonight. In a Facebook announcement, Stapleton apologized to fans and said that ticket holders should keep their tickets, as they will be honored at the rescheduled dates. Well, in accordance with a proclamation from the White House, Governor Andy Beshear has directed that flags at all state office buildings be lowered to half-staff until sunset on Friday, October 22nd, in honor of General Colin Powell, who died Monday. At the pinnacle of his U.S. Army career, General Powell served as chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff from 1989 to 1993. He was U.S. Secretary of State from 2001 to 2005. Governor Beshear encourages individuals, businesses, and organizations throughout the Commonwealth to join in the tribute. We're going to take a real quick break. We will be right back with COVID numbers right here on WBON Channel 9. We'll be right back.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
You're watching WBON-TV Channel 9's live, local, and daily news briefing, brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair, Affordable Heating and Air, Bluegrass Marble and Granite, Davis & Powell Funeral Home, Whitaker Bank. The daily news briefing is also brought to you by these great local sponsors.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Coconut, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Tired of getting electric bills that are up to 5 times higher than what you should be paying? Madison HVAC will identify the problem and fix it. We are offering a heat and safety check to homeowners in Richmond, Kentucky for $59. Yes, $59, and this offer is available during normal business hours through Thanksgiving of 21. Call 859-625-1471 to schedule your opportunity to save money. Here at Madison HVAC, we fix that too.
Call 625-1471 or visit madisonhvacr.com to learn more.
You're watching Richmond's very own Channel 9, Richmond's first over-the-air television service. WBON airs 4 channels of great programming on the AMG, Buzzer, Heartland, and Retro TV networks. WBON-TV channels are available on all area cable systems too, including Spectrum. Advertising on WBON-TV is very affordable, and your message will be seen regionally by viewers from London to Lexington. Join our growing list of advertisers today. You'll be surprised how affordable TV advertising can be. Email today for information on our special introductory offer and start doing marketing and advertising that works. Email us at information@WBON-TV.com or message us on WBON-TV Facebook.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. We're going to take a quick look at the COVID numbers from around the state, taking a look at the current incidence rate in Kentucky, which has absolutely been trending downward. A nice trend to see after those red counties that we had all over the state just a couple of weeks ago. Yesterday we had 4 yellow counties with 34 orange counties. All of these numbers seem to be moving in the right direction. We are now up to 7 yellow counties with 44 orange counties in the state of Kentucky. Just a quick look at the yellow counties: Hickman, Meade, Casey, Fleming, Menifee, Morgan, Elliott. All of those counties are now in the yellow, moving down toward the green. Hopefully we will start to see a green county pop up here and there as we move into this week. Looks like Madison County stays in the red for another day, but we are oh so close. 29 today for Madison County. Just 4 points left for Madison County. Around the state, around central Kentucky, Jessamine, Garrett, Rockcastle, Jackson, and Estill all do still stay in the red. For today. If you're looking to get vaccinated, got plenty of opportunities. The White House Clinic can take care of that, and they can also get you tested if you're not feeling well at all. Vaccines are located at McKee, Mount Vernon, Berea, Irvin, Richmond, and Berea primary care facilities can do those tests for you. Well, with that, that's the end of another Live at 5. We'll be right back here tomorrow at 5 p.m. for your Friday edition. Don't go anywhere. We got lots more great programming coming up right here on Channel 9.